And then with everything you're doing, you're obviously doing a lot. You're doing the sort of videos, and you're obviously editing a lot of videos. You're doing video reviews. You're writing reviews for. We used to write reviews for video games. Now you've moved towards films and stuff like that. Is the writing and sort of the video editing, making videos, something that you want to carry on into your career in the future? And how has your YouTube channel and everything associated with it helped you with that transition between what you're doing now and moving into your career later?
You know, you've asked this question at an interesting time of my life, because there's this history portion that I want to mention that I think is more contributing to a blow to my activity than anything else that happened.
Yeah.
And it's in relation to me trying to make my YouTube videos into something I'd actually want to do in life. Because when I started editing things more, and like when I put up the Prince of Persia review, and around that time I was just like, this could be something that I do. Like, I never really put it together before. Like, I could be a video editor. I could do that. Yeah. And that's something I wanted to do, and I was dead set on it for a while. And you're familiar with Destructoid?
Yep.
So they have another familiar parent type of a group, which is called Modern Method. And I guess in the middle of last year, they made the announcement on Destructoid that they want to have a movie portion as well to kind of accompany Destructoid. I think it's up now. It's called like Flickster or something like that. I don't know the name specifically. But they were asking the community of Destructoid for writers and stuff like that. And they specifically asked, like, you need to watch a lot of movies. You need to be active. You need to have access to watch new movies and kind of indie films, which is great because the university I go to has this movie theater in town, which has interviews with like directors and stuff like that. So you need that. You need to have experience with podcasts, video editing, and writing. I'm like, okay, well, this sounds like something I could actually apply to. By the way, is there any chance you could hear the dump truck outside of my house?
I can just hear that,
Hold on a second. Not to break my train of thought. Hold on. Oh, hopefully it's gone now.
Yeah.
I just gave them a dead stare, and they just no, I just closed the window. Okay, so with the Modern Method thing, that seemed like something that I could it seemed like a tangible goal that I could accomplish.
Yeah.
So I ended up applying, but never really got my hopes up, because I thought, I know how many people go to Destructoid. I am one of many. And at the time I was 18, I believe. So it's like no real chance of happening. So I submitted one review, which was the first round for like an Inception review. And I ended up passing the first round. In the second round, they asked a whole lot more questions, like reasons why you'd be good for this. And they had this timeline where you had to think of like 3 reviews and 4 news stories within like 2 weeks or something like that.
Yeah.
So I did that, and then I mentioned to them, like, hey, I have this YouTube channel. I have really good I have really good skills with editing and all this other stuff. It seemed like I could be perfect for the job.
Yeah.
And, they said they'd get back to everyone 2 weeks after the deadline.
Yeah.
So 2 weeks passed, and I don't hear anything.
Yeah.
And that's when it's like, okay, well, it was a nice ride. I guess it's over. And then 3 weeks pass, and then I'm just like, I pretend like I forgot about it, but really I'm checking my email every day.
Yeah.
And then 4 weeks pass, and I'm kind of annoyed, because it's like, if you guys are going to reject me, can you just tell me at least?
Yeah.
So get all nervous about it day after day. Even if you try forgetting about something like that, you still secretly think like, maybe, just maybe.
Yeah.
So I ended up sending them an email saying like, hey guys, was there like a glitch or something? Because I never got my rejection email. And they responded back saying that I was like a good candidate. Like they had like 3 groups of people who definitely wouldn't make it, people who definitely make it, and a middle group where they weren't really sure. And they said that I was near the top of the middle group, but didn't make it eventually.
Yeah.
And at first I was like, well, that makes sense. But then I thought back over it. It's like, okay, you need someone who can post news. I've been posting news on Talk Xbox for 2 years at the time. You need someone who can make videos. I've been making videos for 3 years at the time.
Yeah.
Someone who can make podcasts. I've been making podcasts for 2 years at the time. And you need someone who can write reviews, which I've been doing for 5 or 6 years at the time.
Yeah.
And I didn't make it. And I'm just wondering, like, what could I have done that could be any better than what I'm doing right now? And that was around the time when like my videos were good quality and all that.
Yeah.
So it's a real morale blow to know that like everything you're working towards, and like, it's not like GameSpot or Giant Bomb where it's like veterans of the industry who are like they have very high standards. Like Destructoid is made up of people that they found on the internet.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of like lower expectations and stuff like that. So not getting into that and knowing that like all the stuff that I did didn't really matter, it just sucks. And that's kind of like I have to admit I've really lost a lot of steam of interest in making videos or any type of content really after that, because I'm just like, well, the videos aren't going to get significantly better from where I am right now. Yeah. So, it's just like, what's the point of doing it anymore? And there's not a lot of, since I have so many subscribers now, like 1,200 isn't a lot compared to a bunch of other people that you're going to interview and stuff like that. Yeah. But it's enough so that I don't have that personal connection anymore. Okay. Because like with your channel right now, like how many do you have? 46, 49 or something?
46, yeah.
You know the number exactly. So
yeah, exactly, yeah.
Each of your subscribers like your new best friend.
Yeah.
But now I don't really get that anymore. Like new subscribers, it's probably like some teenage girl who saw the vanilla video and was like, this was hilarious, I want to see more, and then they forget about it. Yeah. So I used to run a lot on like the user comments and stuff like that, but people don't comment as much anymore, and I get a lot less views. So, it's just kind of hard to keep going with it when I feel like nobody's really watching and it's not really working towards anything anymore. I don't know if that had anything to do with your question. I kind of went on a tangent there.
No, it's interesting. It's interesting what you're saying. I guess when you apply to that though, other people applying may have been older and more experienced, but is it still something the reviewing and writing and with the college degree as well is sort of journalism and maybe film or video game journalism or something like that something that you want to go into in the future?
I think currently, I think going into film reviewing would be way more interesting for me because I'm a journalist major right now, but I've had a few people at my university contact me saying like you should be a film studies major. Taking a bunch of classes in there, like I might accidentally get that major if I keep it up. But that's definitely a field that interests me, and I think, like I said before, reviewing movies is a lot more interesting than reviewing games. But it's just I don't really know anymore because it's not something stable. Like everyone, I remember my high school English teacher. She used to say that the only jobs I want to be are like candy tasters. Like a job that's like anyone would want, everyone would want to do it. Everyone's trying to get it, and it's just too perfect to really think it's going to be tangible that you're actually going to get that. Yeah. And before I was just like, fuck you. But now it's just like, that might be true. And I'm out with something more boring that's more stable. But I haven't really decided yet. So it's something I discovered over the past few weeks. So you really kept me at the
Well, with what you're saying, it almost sounds like maybe as time you're fed up with your YouTube channel and stuff, could your sort of interest in putting up more videos and stuff, do you think that could be rekindled if perhaps subscribers or you got new interest in your channel, people come along and actively sort of commenting on videos and stuff like that? So is it sort of, if your community became more active again, would that encourage you more to put up more videos and perhaps make more videos?
I see. The other thing is I don't want to blame the people watching my videos.
Yeah, sure.
They've only helped. And if I say like, you guys aren't commenting enough, it's like I'm Capcom canceling Mega Man. It's like it's your fault. And the worst thing that I think would happen is if I asked everyone to comment and then they started doing that, but like it didn't help, and I just then I still don't do anything, and then I've really like cut ties with people because it's like, well, I tried helping and nothing came out of it. So part of me wants to ask like, you guys should comment more, but the other part of me, it's like, I don't want to let you down. Don't comment more. Comment as much as you are right now. So don't change anything. Keep the status quo and leave it on me. But when I first started making videos, it was fun, and there was a lot of back and forth. This kind of attention that nobody admits it, but it is very exciting that people are following your life and stuff like that. But the overwhelming negativity that my channel has gotten over the past 2 years, and then that big blow with the Modern Method thing, those are like the two things that I was hoping for. And since they've kind of died out, I don't really know what could bring it back at this point. But at the same time, if anything pisses me off more, it's when people say they're leaving YouTube. It's the internet. Where are you going? So I'm never going to leave YouTube. Things I've thought about, like just for the sake of both kind of starting fresh and also not having GoldenWoozie at the end of my URL. I thought about just making a new channel and transferring over there. But I don't know. I haven't really committed to anything. These are just ideas that I have in my head. Not that they'll actually turn into anything. Yeah.
Well, I guess if you did that, then you'd have sort of that smaller, more active subscriber base that you want. I guess it's hard to, when you've got subscribers, over 1,000 subscribers, you can't exactly sort of reduce your channel down to what it was earlier.
I can't tell people stop subscribing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But it is sort of the active subscribers that is the important thing to you rather than just pure numbers or anything like that.
You mean active subscribers, like people that actually I can...
Yeah, they sort of comment and stuff like that. Yeah.
That's definitely more important. Like the people who have been commenting since the beginning, like I might not remember their names off the top of my head, but when they post something, I know. Like, I have like 11 friends on my channel right now.
Yeah.
I think 2 of those are me. One of those is Tom. One of those is you. One of those is my friend. And then the other people are just people who have been following my channel forever. And those people, I'm glad. Actually, there's one guy named Religion, which is I just added because I wanted it to say GoldenWoozie is now friends with Religion. That was funny. But yeah, it's like 6 or 7 people, and they've been following me forever. A few people, I guess, changed their account name, so they're not on there anymore. But they know who they are, and those guys, they mean a lot to me. I'm glad that they've been following my work, even if I've never really had any personal connection with them. It's just nice to see their username over and over on every video. Yeah.
Well, I think I'm not sure exactly how long I'm up a diner, but we're probably over an hour now, so... But I'll just say it's been really interesting talking to you. I'm really glad that you've agreed to come along. As I said, I was a bit difficult. I was sort of delaying it and stuff like that. So I appreciate your patience. And
you've been busy walking all over Ireland.
Yeah, I have been. But is there anything you just want to say just to wrap it up?
I wish I had something here. I could promote myself. The channel, of course, is youtube.com/GoldenWoozie. Or if you're interested in just seeing me talk to a camera, it's /RD blog. That's ARTIE. And the website, I don't know if I ever directly mentioned it, it's featherrufflers.com, and that's not supposed to be like IGN or like GameSpot competitor. It's just, I wanted to have a location where whenever I make something, I have a steady link that I can just send someone. So that's really what its purpose is. But check that out. There's a form there. Make an account, I guess.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'll put the links obviously to all your channels into the website as well, and everyone should check out all the channels. Art's got a great channel. His reviews are really good. They're really professional, and his on his website he's putting up good content all the time. So go on there, get involved in the community there.
The more recent stuff at least is good. And by the way, I want to say thanks to you for reaching out to both
no worries
and everyone else.
Yeah. Well, I've got to thank for one of your subscribers for sort of directing me towards your channel, because I'm not going to say I was a long-term subscriber because he mentioned your channel only a few weeks ago. But I checked it out, and it is a really good channel, and I've watched most of your videos, even though I don't know how many videos you got out. But yeah, I've watched most of them, and I really enjoyed watching them. So I really hope you keep making the content, because I really enjoy it for one. I can't speak for anyone else, but
thanks.
Thanks to I think it's Flango8, the name of the person who suggested. So thanks for suggesting the channel. So everyone, when you're watching, go and click on all the links to his channels. Check out the videos. Let them know what you think. Watch the rest of the interviews that are on this channel if you haven't already. Stay tuned for upcoming interviews. Just finish. Big thank you to Artie for coming along. Big thanks to you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you later on.